Something that I'm being reminded of today while I'm here in the forest is come back home. Come back home to your center. Come back home. Get away from the noise. Get away from the toxic thoughts. Get away from overthinking. Get away. Do whatever it takes for you to come back home today. We don't always have to be doing. We don't always have to be checking things off our to-do list. We don't always have to be getting as many things done as possible. We don't always have to be doing something. And I think the more that we lean into the being in our center, maybe the more balanced decisions we can make. And the reason I say that is, like, today for me here in this forest, I feel so tired. Like, the first hour I was here, I was doing all the activities. I was going on the canopy bridge. I was doing a hike. I was looking at the alligators. I was looking at the lake. I was seeing as much as possible. And that was beautiful in its own way. But I want to share that I came to this forest today actually feeling very agitated and sort of maybe irritated at nothing in particular that I could think of. I kind of expected, if I'm being honest with you, I expected to come here today and have some sort of emotional release and feel good in my heart again with more clarity and calm. And in all reality, what happened is I did so much and then I got so tired that I just rested. I set up my picnic blanket and I rested under the trees for 45 minutes to an hour. I got fries at the concession stand and it's turned out to be a very different day than I had imagined it to be. And not in a bad way, in just a way that the more that we can, I guess, maybe tune into our own needs and our body and what our body needs, it's like we leave more room to receive the nourishment that we're looking for. And I think today I just needed more rest and I needed to feel more held by this forest. I mean, it's so big, it's so beautiful. It's like this everywhere. And the trails go on and on forever. There's so much wildlife. So much wildlife that I almost feel a little bit afraid to go too far on my own because I've seen so many I've seen so many alligators. I don't know how many I've seen. Maybe 10, maybe more since I've gotten here today. But this is just another thought that kind of came through strong for me today. In order to practice being more present, we don't always have to be doing something. And I want you to remember that, because if we don't allow ourselves the space to process, to rest, to be, then we don't have that excitement or that joy or enthusiasm for life. We maybe can feel depressed or unmotivated or just heavy. And I think when we allow ourselves the space to not just rest, deeply rest, but also to not have to do something. And I don't mean laying on the couch, necessarily scrolling our phones for hours. I think we all do that in a lot of ways, but I think I just mean maybe not making any plans for the day. Maybe just I always share about what works for me, but for me, I haven't come on a little nature trip like this in a long time. Too long. And I feel that for myself. And I feel that for you too, because I haven't been putting as many videos out. And yeah, I miss sharing in this way. And I also want to keep sharing in this way, and I want to feel connected to you through my heart. And yeah, I think it's beautiful to be, if not more beautiful than to do. And I want you to repeat that. It can be just as beautiful or maybe more beautiful to be, and like I mean be present fully in this moment, than it can be to do something. And as we're transitioning now into fall, it's like our bodies are starting to slow down. The activities are starting to slow down a little bit. Granted, I live in Florida, so it's not as much of a season change, but I still feel it inside. And it's been interesting for me to kind of witness and observe that for myself. But we need that time to slow down and, you know, start to go inward and start doing a little bit less, maybe resting a little bit more. And that doesn't mean not being productive and not, that doesn't mean being super lazy all the time. That just means taking care of yourself, doing what you need to do to take care of yourself. And I think for me, I've realized, wow, I need something that I have to do to take care of myself, is I have to take myself into nature at least every single week for a period of time so that my nervous system can calm down and reset, and so that I can come back to my center and reset. So that way, when the week comes and I have all these things I want to do, I feel focused and I feel ready and excited to do them, and I don't feel distracted and I don't feel heavy or unmotivated, because when we're actually taking care of ourselves, and whatever that looks like for you, I think life feels a little bit less heavy. So I want you to do that this week. I want you to do the thing that makes you feel the deepest amount of rest, where you're not doing anything, for at least 10 minutes. I mean, 2 hours would be better, but at least 10 minutes, so that your nervous system can get the reset that it needs for you to continue to move forward in the way that feels healthy and sustainable for you. Since I've been filming this video for you, I've seen probably 6 deer. Getting out in nature is not just important for our minds, our bodies, our spirits. It's also very important for our nervous systems, and allowing our nervous systems to like reattune themselves to the rhythm of nature, which is where we come from. And we need to remember that. I know that there's so much technology and we all live in these big cities and there's always so much happening all the time. It's like a rush, but we have to find that reset, because otherwise we'll burn out. And if we don't want to burn out, then we have to live a life that's sustainable, and we have to take care of ourselves in a way that's sustainable. And there's something about this silence that I'm feeling right now that I feel in my heart. Like, I love you so much, and I love to have you here on this journey with me, and I'm always grateful that you're watching and witnessing and being here with me. I'm sending you a lot of love this week. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more.